Hi there, I'm ReShawna Leaven with KW United. I've got something exciting to share that could help grow your business, especially if you're working with buyers who are feeling the pressure of today's interest rates. Today, I'm introducing to you Assumelist, a powerful tool creating specifically for real estate agents like us working in states like Arizona, California, Colorado, Maryland, Virginia, and many more. So, first, we'll hear about what Assumelist is from the owners. They will share a tutorial and be sure to stay till the end where I share my unique discount code for you to use the platform. Let's get into it.
Sure. So, first thing to know, Assumelist is a platform built by real estate agents for real estate agents, and it allows you to find homes with super low interest rates. We're talking 2.5%, 3% interest rates, both on market and off market in 20 states across the country. And you can search anywhere in any of those markets. Obviously, we expect you to search a lot in your own home market, but there are no limits to that. And how would you feel if you could call everyone you knew and tell them that you have access to every home with a 2.5%, 3% interest rate in your market? So, we're going to take you through how to do that and maximize your success with the platform.
Awesome. Oh my God, so exciting. So, Mike, show us how we
All
do
right,
this. This is so
let's take
exciting.
a quick little test drive. And so I'm going to just do a quick screen share here. And what I wanted to just start off with is just to orient everybody. So you'll see the map of the United States. These are the states in which we currently service. Assumist is operating in 20 states around the country. And we have a grand total of about 3.5 million records. Assumable, these are properties with assumable mortgages, all with an interest rate of under 5%. Every property on our website has an interest rate below 5%. The vast majority will have interest rates 3.5% or better. And so you can, once you get your account configured and logged in, you can go through this and you can click on a specific state. So we click on Texas, for example, and we can see there's about 600,000 homes with assumable mortgages just in Texas. And then there's a breakdown of how many are in active status, like listed active in the MLS, how many are under contract, and then off market. Every agent has the ability to run searches for both actively listed and off market properties. And we do include a breakout of what the percentage of homes or the number of homes for each of the loan types that are assumable. So VA, FHA, and USDA. So I'm going to jump right into it. Let's do a quick demo here. I'm going to just use Dallas, for example. Love that city. So we're just going to run a search. So when you type in keyword here at the top, we can run a search for anything that starts with Dallas. And really what I mean by this is we can actually run filters based on city, state, county, zip code, neighborhood. You can enter an MLS ID number. You can actually run a search for a specific listing if you have a property address or partial property address. Right now, it's looking for any address with an assumable mortgage with the word Dallas in it, because that's the keyword that we ran a search for. So we're going to just use Dallas, a city. So we're going to go Dallas, Texas. And we're going to be presented with a Google map that's going to update here for us. And we're going to see all of the assumable homes for sale right now in Dallas, Texas. There are 137 properties that are listed in the MLS. Some of these are already under contract. So the first thing I'll typically do is just filter to only display those that are in active status. You can certainly view homes that are both under contract or pending if you want to, but for the purposes of this demonstration, we're just going to look at active listings. We see there's 104 homes in active status right now with a Dallas address. This is not necessarily an entire county. This is just with a property address in Dallas, Texas. And we can further refine that. So if we wanted to just look at only single family homes, if we wanted to look at homes that are, say, 4 bedrooms, we can run our filters to our heart's content. And then what we can really do is let's do a price search. We can actually run a search based on the mortgage payment that a buyer is interested in keeping their payment to within. So if you have a buyer who wants to keep their mortgage payment below a certain number, this filter will allow you to search for properties, assumable properties with that mortgage payment, because we know what those mortgage payments are.
And I'm just going to cut in, Mike. This is some of my favorite stuff on Assumelist, the mortgage payment filter and the down payment filter, because Assumelist shows you exactly the interest rate that each of these homes has and has calculated how much down payment there is that's been paid, as well as what the monthly mortgage payment is. And that's incredible. That's an amazing piece of information.
And the last, probably most powerful tool is a price filter, right? The down payment filter that Nora just alluded to. So this one is the one that I use the most. And it really helps me refine the homes that I'm searching for particular clients. If they only have a certain amount of cash available, oftentimes that's the biggest factor in a buyer's ability to purchase a home through the assumption route is the amount of cash they have available for a down payment. I'm not going to do too much filtering here because I just wanted to demonstrate what a property looks like once you run a search here and open up one of these homes. So we're going to just click on one of them. And I'm going to pull out this is what's going to be called the property detail page. And here we see the photos that are pulled directly from the MLS. We do have a live direct connection to every MLS in all the markets that we service. And this particular property, as we see, it's an active status. It is assumable. We have the property address. We also can see that the loan type is FHA and it has an interest rate of about 4%. And I assume this is because whatever the interest rate was at the time that this buyer purchased it was about 4%. The loan balance is about $178,000. So this particular example, and we use the loan balance relative to the for sale listed price to calculate the down payment. And that down payment amount is what allows us to set our filters based on what the cash availability is for a particular buyer. The other really cool feature is this particular home has looks like the mortgage has been in place for since 2018. So the remaining mortgage terms is 24 years. So a buyer who is assuming this mortgage isn't buying a home with a 30-year mortgage. They're buying a home with a 24-year remaining mortgage, which is really powerful because now the first 6 years of interest payments have already been paid. And those of us who have been in real estate for a while know, the majority of interest is paid on the front end of a mortgage, right? The vast majority of an individual mortgage payment goes towards interest early on. So this particular buyer, if someone were to assume this loan, they're going to be picking up these mortgage payments where a good chunk of the now principal or mortgage payments are going towards that principal. And we also do include the mortgage payment as well. So we provide agents with the ability to help their clients understand what that mortgage payment would look like if they were to assume this property.
And as Mike is talking, I am reminded, and Bethany, I know you can chime in on this, we offer so much training to make sure that you feel so comfortable understanding and educating your clients and your fellow agents all about how assumable mortgages work and how assumable mortgages are really, really great for everybody. Would you agree, Bethany?
I would. We know that assumable mortgages can feel a little intimidating. So that's why I provide not only training, but also scripts and fact sheets so that you can help educate your buyers. You could educate other agents that might not be familiar, and then also educate your marketplace.
Amazing. So now Mike is going to show you another thing that only Assumelist does.
Great. So I just, I want to show you how you share this property with a client. Before we get to that, you can see we pull this in from the MLS, the property description here. And remember, most listing agents will not include the fact that this home has an assumable mortgage in the listing, which I think is just a lost opportunity because we know properties that are advertised as having a low rate assumable mortgage to the public will get more interest. They'll get more buyers looking at that home. They'll get more people at the open houses. Generally speaking, the home will almost always sell faster because there's more people looking at that property. And in some cases, they'll even sell for more money because you'll have more interest, potentially more offers coming to you as a listing agent. So I'd always look to see if the listing agent actually includes those comments to see how they marketed the property. Down below, just to kind of round us out here, we do include, MLS number, property taxes, the lot size, right? Typical stuff you would see in the listing. We also include if the home had a price reduction, we'll specify that in here. So we really want this to be schools, if you're interested in what schools the home is located in. So we really want this to be a full-featured search platform. But the most powerful thing here is now, how do you get this information in front of your clients? So there's a little feature here called share. We can share this listing. And you can do this for multiple properties, or you can do this for an individual property. We're going to do this just for this one for this example. And we're going to create a shared link. So when we hit this button here to create a shared link, there's a custom URL that's being created in the back end. This is unique to you as an agent. And you're going to copy this to your clipboard and you're going to open up an email and you're going to prepare an email to this client, either through a CRM or through your whatever email utility that you use. And then when that client receives that email from you, whatever comments you want to include in the email, they're going to click that link and they're going to open up that property page that you just sent them, that we just created that custom URL. And now that client is receiving a branded experience from you, showing them all this information that we just found or identified through our search. So one of the things that I always point out very at the top here is that the first thing that that client's going to see is like, this came from you. So I'm logged in to Bethany's account. So her Assumelist account has her name at the top, her team logo, her team name. And then, of course, you have your headshot, your contact information, email address, and phone number. So anytime you share a property with a client, they will receive that and know where the value of that came from that agent who provided them this information. In many cases, they would never have known this or would never have been able to find this on their own. And this is a really powerful tool for agents to not only share this information with their clients, but do it in a branded way that really provides a really custom tailored bespoke methodology to display this information to your clients.
Absolutely. And we do it for automated search too. So every time your client gets an alert from the automated search you save for them, they also see your name and your phone number, right?
That's right.
This is all about building your business, making you look like the superhero to your clients because you've got so much access and capacity to give them the ability to take on these really amazingly low rate mortgages. So I think we've covered everything. What do you think, Mike?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I just, quickly just show there's we have a feature that, as Nora just mentioned, you can save a search and then you can set up automatic notifications. So your client will receive email listings directly from you whenever a property that matches their specific search criteria hits the market. They will now receive those listings from you automatically. So you can set this up to as a kind of a automated notification tool to help keep your clients engaged, but also limit the workload. So you're not having to go in there every day and run new searches for them. The platform will do that for you. And then we also have an off-market search. So if you wanted to run an off-market search to find properties for a client in a specific neighborhood, for example, maybe there's nothing for sale actively listed, you can run an off-market search and see what homes all have an assumable mortgage, again, all with an interest rate of under 5%. And now you can run those searches. And we even built in a skip tracing tool where you can run a query and pull in homeowner contact information, phone number, email address to reach out to them and see if they're interested in reviewing an offer from a client that you're working with to purchase their home. And so just a lot of really powerful tools. Everything that you do with a client is branded. Every property you share with them has your contact information.
I am an affiliate with Assumelist, and these are the areas that Assumelist is currently in 20 states throughout the country, with more to come. And if you use my discount codes, you will be awarded 10% off your monthly subscription. So I hope you use that. So that's ReShawna, the number 10. And if you have any questions or the code doesn't work, let me know. It should, but you never know. Technology is great. But if you have any challenges, let me know. And I would welcome your referrals. If you have anybody in the Virginia, Maryland, or DC area, give me a call. I'd love to network with you, and I hope this resource helps you.